We're gonna find this wicked witch, steal her wand. I'll get that big pile of gold, and you can have a nice pile of bananas, all right?
Bananas? Oh, I see. Because I'm a monkey, I must love bananas, right? That is a vicious stereotype.
You like bananas?
Of course I love bananas. I'm a monkey. Don't be ridiculous. I just don't like you saying it.
It is the great and powerful Zach Braff, everybody. Good morning, Canada. You are a fantastic Finley flying monkey in this movie. I had the pleasure of seeing it yesterday.
Oh, I'm so glad you saw it.
You're really good at it. Could you describe how this works? First of all, it's CGI.
It's live action interspersed with CGI. So, like we were talking about, in the spirit of how they did Gollum and stuff like that, I'm actually on set acting it all out, and they're videotaping me from 3 different angles, and then the animators take that footage of my face and my gestures and everything, and they create the character.
So when you see this played back, do you lose yourself in it? Because it is such an adventure. It's a thrill ride.
It's amazing. I mean, I know I suppose I'm biased, but I went to the premiere the other night, and finally it all comes together, and you just drop jaw it. It's the best 3D I've ever seen, and it's gorgeous.
So what made you sign on to this? I know you've lent your voice to other projects like Chicken Little, and you did the Muppets thing. Why was this super appealing to you? Also, I mean, James Franco's so cool. I'm sure you guys had a blast. You did do these scenes together then, yes?
Yeah, it's me, the cast. James Franco and I became buddies, and Mila Kunis, Michelle Williams, Rachel Weisz, not to mention the great director Sam Raimi. It was a no-brainer. And also to be a part of Oz mythology. This is a prequel to The Wizard of Oz. It sort of tells the story of how Oz got to the land of Oz.
You are forever immortalized now as Finley. I know you're getting tweets of people saying, their kids want to go to sleep with the character Finley already, which is so cool to have happen.
When I had that happen with Chicken Little, because there were so many stuffed animals and little things, and now it's already started with Finley. People are tweeting me because the dolls are out already. I got the cutest picture on my Twitter of this little kid asleep hugging the doll.
It really is kind of lovable, though.
Yeah, he's pretty darn cute, I have to say.
Can you tell people who aren't familiar, this is sort of a prequel to all things where you're not going to find Dorothy or the Tin Man here.
Right. It's kind of like, it's an origin story. If you remember at the end of The Wizard of Oz, the guy behind the curtain is this older man. Well, it's all based on a series of books. So they went back and said, let's tell the story of this guy, this older man. What was it like? How did he get to Oz? And what was it like when the witches were young and beautiful women, And so it's many years earlier, and it's the same world, though.
It was really fun as an adult. I mean, kids will enjoy it just as much as the adults. The special effects were, as you mentioned, incredible. Now, you yourself are a writer-director, as well as we know, film and TV actor. So when you're working with someone like Sam Raimi, what do you take from someone like him?
Well, I mean, I made one film, Garden State, that was pretty darn small.
Pretty widely received.
Yeah, it did really well, but I'm saying our budget was like the size of the donut budget on this movie. But Sam is so cool. There I am in bed. That's not from the movie. That's actually me this morning. How did you guys get in my room?
You like to stay nicely tucked in when you rest.
Yes, I don't toss and turn. So that's what I look like.
Yeah, that's you, live.
What did you ask me? So
what did you learn from Sam?
It's like grad school. I mean, it's like, he's a genius and he's so cool and collaborative, and I got to sit next to him, and as someone who wants to make a lot more movies myself, I got to learn from the great Sam Raimi.
Okay, so what do you want to do next? Because you are so great. I mean, people still love you as your character in Scrubs. What is it, more film? Is it more TV? Can you even choose? Is it whatever comes that you enjoy?
A little bit of everything. I mean, I want to make more movies. I'm planning on directing another movie finally, getting back in the director's chair and acting. I mean, the great thing when you do both is you get to work with these amazing directors. Sam Raimi, I got to work with Woody Allen as a kid, and you learn from them, and that's, I just want to continue to learn and get better.
Okay, can I please, your Twitter feed is just, it's hilarious. May I?
Yeah, go ahead.
May we go there? So I enjoy,
it's not always appropriate for morning TV.
Well, this is true. Well, I was careful in how I was going to filter this, because when people come to Canada, there's obviously the stereotypes, and you hit all of them. You're here to see Mounties, and it's cold, and all that stuff. And then you go on to say things like this, and I quote, "Wait, so curling is real? I thought it was just a prank Canadians played on the world during the Olympics."
Well, I'm
they're
sorry.
turning on you.
I didn't know there's curling fans here. No, because I put a tweet out on Twitter where I was like, tell me, here are some things I know about Canada, and then people were like, you forgot curling, and I'm like, wait, curling is real? Like, you really do that?
Right, it's not curling of the hair, it's really the thing.
I thought it was just like an Olympics thing, but all the time you guys curl.
Right, it's like bocce ball on ice. It's a good time. You got to try it.
I know.
Okay, here's another one. You know who loves them some Beyonce? Beyonce. Discuss. The documentary,
well,
perhaps?
I love Beyonce. I think she's super talented. The documentary I thought was a little self-indulgent, if you will.
You know what? I kind of agree with you on that. I'm a Beyonce fan. Last one, young people, you really confused me with this whole Nicki Minaj thing.
Well, I just realized, you start getting old when, like, the big pop stars, you're like, wait a minute, this is going way over my head. I don't understand it.
Okay, so you won't be casting her in any films anytime soon. For more information, at Zach Braff. Make sure you catch it. Oz the Great and Powerful releases March the 8th. Great job in this film.
Thank you so much.
Facebook.com/Oz the Great and Powerful. Come back. We'll have some female bacon and stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.